Hello students, welcome to my video lecture. In previous lecture I have defined limit points of a set, derived set, and I have proved an important theorem called Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem. In this lecture I will discuss two examples. So first example, if S and T are subsets of real numbers, then show that if S is subset of T implies derived set of S is subset of derived set of T, and derived set of S union T equals to derived set of S union derived set of T. So let's have its solution. If S prime is empty, then obviously we know that empty set is subset of every set. So that is why S prime is subset of T prime. So if S prime is non-empty, then S prime will contain at least one element. So consider xi be any element in derived set of S and n be any neighborhood of xi. So by the definition of neighborhood, n contains an infinite number of members of S, and as we know that S is subset of T, so therefore n contains infinitely many members of T. So that means xi is the limit point of T. So this shows that xi belongs to derived set of T. So thus we have shown that if xi is an arbitrary element in S prime, this implies xi is an element of T prime. So from this we conclude that S prime is subset of T prime. So we have shown that if S is subset of T, then it implies that S prime is also subset of T prime. Next we have to show that derived set of S union T equals to derived set of S union derived set of T. We know that S is subset of S union T, so this implies S prime is subset of S union T prime, and also T is subset of S union T, and this implies T prime is subset of S union T prime. So from this we conclude that S prime union T prime is subset of S union T prime. That means derived set of S union derived set of T is subset of derived set of S union T. Now we need to show that derived set of S union T is subset of derived set of S union derived set of T. So if derived set of S union T is empty, then clearly we have derived set of S union T is subset of derived set of S union derived set of T. If derived set of S union T is non-empty, then it will consist of at least one element. So we consider xi b an arbitrary element in derived set of S union T. Then by the definition of limit point, xi is a limit point of the set S union T, and every neighborhood of xi contains an infinite number of points of S union T. That means every neighborhood of xi contains infinitely many points of S or T or both. So from this we conclude that xi is a limit point of S or xi is a limit point of T. So this implies xi belongs to derived set of S and xi belongs to, here instead of and we have or. So from this we get that xi belongs to S prime or xi belongs to T prime. So this implies that xi belongs to S prime union T prime. So thus we have shown that if xi is an arbitrary element in S union T prime, then this implies that xi belongs to S prime union T prime. So this implies derived set of S union T is subset of derived set of S union derived set of T. So from this and this, it follows that derived set of S union T equals to derived set of S union derived set of T. So thus we have shown that the derived set of the union equals to union of the derived sets. Next example, if S and T are subsets of set of real numbers R, then show that derived set of S intersection T is subset of derived set of S intersection derived set of T. And next, give an example to show that derived set of S intersection T and derived set of S intersection derived set of T may not be equal. So we have solution. So as we know that S intersection T is subset of S, so by the previous example we get that S intersection T prime is subset of S prime, and we also know that S intersection T is subset of T. Then by the previous example, S intersection T prime is subset of T prime. So from this we conclude that S intersection T prime is subset of S prime intersection T prime. Second one, here we want to show that derived set of S intersection T and derived set of S intersection derived set of T are not equal. So for this purpose, we consider an open interval S with the left end point 1 and right end point 2, and we consider an open interval T with the left end point 2 and right end point 3. Then their intersection will contain no element. So that is why the derived set of S intersection T will be empty set. Now we have derived set of S is a closed interval with the left end point 1 and right end point 2, and derived set of T is a closed interval with left end point 2 and right end point 3, and intersection of S prime and T prime is a single set containing 2. So thus we have shown that derived set of S intersection T is not equals to derived set of S intersection derived set of T. In next lecture, I will discuss about closed sets. Thank you.